Hey up! It's Paul from Denby Honey. How we all doing? I'm back. I've been off the YouTube for 2 weeks because we've been on a holiday. We've had a bit of a sunshine, a bit of sunbathing. I don't know if you can see me tan look. Probably fell off by now. Yeah, but we had a great holiday with me and my queen bee. Now we're back, and I tell you what, when we first got back, there was one hive, my Langstrath hive actually, I was a little bit worried about because it was well congested before we went away. So we got back, and the first day, the weekend we got back last weekend, the weather was rubbish. So I couldn't get into the bees, so I was quite frustrated. But you got to do what's best for them, not for you. And anyway, Monday the sun come out, so I thought I'd better go and check them, make sure they're all right. First one I checked the Langstrath, 10 queen cells in it. I nearly had a heart attack, tell you the truth. But it was one of them. I wasn't too surprised, if I'm honest. So sort of a bit of quick action involved there. I managed to find the queen. Now the queen cells were all capped, and I thought she's gone. I thought they're gone. But there were a lot of bees around, and they were outside, looked like they were going to swarm. I reckon I just caught it within, I don't know, within an hour or certainly the next day, because it was getting later on in the afternoon. So I managed to find the queen and some couple of frames of brood and all that, for brood in all stages and a bit of food, and I've moved her away now. Now I've got a dilemma. So I have ordered 2 buckfast queens from Black Mountain Honey, because I was going to do some splits anyway. So what I've done in the hive that I had the swarm cells, I've left one in there. So what you do, you knock them all down. So every one you knock down. Some people say leave 2, but you don't. Trust me, just leave the one, or you'll have a cast swarm, they call it, where the one will hatch and then the other one will hatch and then they'll swarm. Can be a bit of a nightmare. So definitely, if you've not done one before, knock all the queen cells down just to the one. So that's what I've done. But I don't know what to do, because if that queen hatches, which is a big if, and she goes out and doesn't get mated, or she don't go out at all, you're left with a virgin queen, which can be a nightmare to try and find her to replace. Because if you don't find her and you try and add a new queen, they'll just kill the new queen. So there's your 50 quid down the drain, or your new queen down the drain. So I'm going to have a look today in that hive, and I'm going to make a decision. So because I've still got 3 or 4 days left before she hatches, and I'm going to make a decision. What I'm going to do, if there's enough brood in that hive, I'm going to take that cell, one frame, and just put it in a nuke with some bees and see what happens to it. If she hatches and it gets out and she goes out mates, comes back, all being well. If she doesn't, still easier job to find her or sort that problem out in a small nuke. So I'm going to try and do that, but only if we've got enough brood and that. So it might be a bit of a gamble, and I've never done it before, so it might be worth taking that gamble. And then what we're going to do, it's quite nice today. It's not the warmest, but it's warm enough, if you know what I mean. We're going to go through all the hives, because the day I found the swarm cells, I had to go through all of them and have a quick check, and that's what I did, and all the rest was okay. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go do proper inspections today, and also I'm going to do, if I put a queen in that one I've just been talking about, I'm just going to do 1 split. If I don't, I'm going to do 2 splits and take them away, and then add a new queen to them next week. And I'll show you how we do all that in the future things. So what I'm going to do now though, I keep saying what am I going to do, and it's doing me head in. So if I keep saying it, just ignore it, will you? I'll try and get out of saying it. Right, now I'm going to say it again now. So we're going to take these, what I'm sitting on, these are all reserves. We're going to take them up to the apiaries, and we're going to drop them all off as a precautionary measure. So if we need anything, they're all ready to go. They've all got frames and wax foundation in. I'm going to come back, I'm going to have a cup of tea and a bit of breakfast. And by the time I've finished that, we'll go back up. It'll be a bit warmer than it is already, hopefully. And then we'll start doing a bit of bee stuff, which you'll enjoy. I'm quite excited, I'll tell you the truth, really excited. because it's been quite a frustrating time. And I tell you another thing as well, we've been so blessed with our customers. When we got back, I've had loads of orders, and I'm so glad I kept all my honey back, because you can sell it in bulk. And I did think about it at one point last year when I needed a bit of cash to buy some stuff. But I'm so glad, my wife actually, she said, no, keep hold of it. Because you got to remember, honey never goes off, never goes out of date. So it's like gold in the bank, really. So anyway, so we got plenty to carry us on through until we get our next harvest. So I'm so happy about that. And the orders just keep going up and up and up and up. It's unbelievable. We're getting new customers, old customers coming back. We've got a couple of shops now. It's really good. And the feedback we're getting, it's fantastic. I mean, I'm no salesman, but it's a salesman's dream, honey is. It sells itself. It's just pure honey, and it just sells itself. You don't have to sell it. I've got confidence in that, my product, because I know it's really nice. As every other beekeeper, I'm sure. Anyway, what we'll do now, I said it again then, didn't I? Let's get on the quad, get the trailer on, get on the quad, and then we'll get up the wood and drop these off. Right, get the trailer on, get these hives in the back of this bad boy, this bad Larry. Get the hood, we'll get the tail down and lift them in. Just got to take our time and go up there, because they'll bounce all over the place. Be careful. Straps there. Righto, let's rock and roll. Righto, we're suited and booted. I'm going to go over and I've took all the spare nukes up and all that sort of stuff. And now we're going to go over and I've lit the smoker. Smoker's all going. I'm using my big copper smoker today, my favourite. And you know what? I feel quite nervous about this. It's really funny, isn't it? Yeah, it's brilliant. It's a great feeling. It's better than any drug. Get some bees, it gives you such a buzz. Excuse the pun. Right, let's crack on. Rightio, I'm gonna have a quick look at this nuke first, because the feeder was blinking there. I took the bung out at the bottom of the feeder so I could put the plug in, and the bloody plug's leaking. So I'm just gonna swap it over if I can. But we can have a little look in here as well at the same time. So I'm going to take that off and we'll see how they're getting on. See how these girls are getting on. See if they're drawing out anything. And see if the queen started laying yet. Yeah, they're drawing out that nice. You know what I forgot, don't you? I'll have to go back over home and get them. I forgot my glasses. So we'll have a quick look, see what's going on, and then I'll pause the camera. Loads of brood there, beautiful. She should be in here somewhere. Easy to find. There she is, that brood, lovely pattern. This will explode again. Let's have a look, yeah. Brood in all stages, beautiful that is. I'm happy with that. What I'll do, so I'll put that frame back in. I'm going to put it this side so they draw that other one out. Like that. I'm going to put this new one on, okay? I know she's in there, so this was leaking, so I don't know how. But what we'll do, we'll put them off. What I've got to have to do is go and get my glasses, guys. Let them calm down. I'll move that over there, out of the way, because it's got syrup in it. Don't want to encourage any robbing. And I'll go and get my glasses quickly. Right, I've got my eyes back now. so we can crack on. Right, we're going to have a look in this one now. This is a carnolian. If the brood box is really full, I'm going to double brood this today. We'll have a look. Double brood it. So what that means is the nest that she's in the nationals, which these are, the style of hive, in my opinion, isn't quite big enough. And with these queens and buckfast, I think they outgrow the brood nest too quick. So I'm going to put them an extension on the nest. This feels quite heavy. Yeah, they're filling that. Yeah, they're bringing honey in. Excellent. I'm doing nice and steady manipulation. And that's not quite full yet. But, so we'll have a look at that one's quite heavy as well. Yeah, nice one. All right, let's have a look in the nest. Let's see what she's doing. Remember, check your queen excluder for the queen. Make sure she's not on there, guys. And she's not. And then what we're going to do is use my frame holder, which I forgot last time. I've got them now. Here they are. Sorry, they're in my toolbox. These are good. Bellow frame holders for the 12 frame. And I'm going to take this frame out, not the end one. Going forward now, every new hive I make, I've got some dummy boards. I'm going to have that in. And I see that. That's thick ivy honey. So what I might do is swap that out. Put a nice frame of honey, because they struggle sometimes to, and it's there as well. So we'll have a look. They're filling at that. Let's have a look. I brought plenty of frames with me as well. Yeah. Oh, play cup. Not charged. So we're right there. Nice and calm on them. These are. Can you see them? Yeah. Bit of drone bird there as well. These blue nitrile gloves, you know, if you can get confident enough to wear them, they're so good. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That is what you call a good frame of brood, isn't it? Both sides. Wow. And what I am going to double brood this. I'm going to put them another brood on the top. Couple of play cups. Nothing in them though, so they're practicing and going. Here's the queen. There she is. Look, can you see her? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Here she is. Look, just there. Put her back in. So we know she's on that frame. Nice and dark as well. Gotta be gentle now. Yeah, there's brood in all of this. I'll go through all the frames and now I'm going to put another brood box on. I'm also going to swap a couple of frames out that got that ivy honey in it. Yeah, this is going to go bang soon. Oops, a little sting there. So what we're doing here, guys, we're going to, let me put get one of these frames. Chuck one of them in there. I'm going to chuck that there, like that. Oh, this is full of brood. This is, and I'm going to double brood it now. So all you do, get another brood box, drop her on top like that, and then don't forget your queen excluder on the top of that. Job done. Now what we'll do now, we'll have a look at the supers, have a little look in them. Move the camera. Right, if there's any brood capped honey, I'll show it you. I might put another super on as well. Give them loads of room. So I think these guys are going to need it. Let's move that out of the way. Like that. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there a minute. Well, we'll have a little look. See what they're doing. It's all full. It's full, but it's not capped yet. They look like dandelion. They do, that does. And this one is nearly 3/4 full. So we've got loads of room and a new frame of foundation in there. Okay. And what I'm going to do as well is put another super on. Actually, no. Ooh, good question. Shall we put another super on? I think we'll leave them. We'll come and check these again. In a not too distant future. Because she'll go up there. She's got loads of room in there. Lay up round there. And got them. And it's still early. I'm going to leave that like that for now. I think we'll be all right. And what I'll do, I'll have a think about it, and if I'm bothered about it, I can always come back and chuck another super on, can't I? So we'll put that back on. We'll lock them up for a bit now. But that was pretty amazing, to be honest with you. Okay, that's that one done. Turn the camera around and we'll have a look at this one. This is one of my favourite queens, Abigail. Feel what the supers feel like, eh? Not too bad, that one. Now look, was there any in the top? Yeah, there's quite a few in the top. We'll see how much brood is. Boxes feel quite light though. This is ramming again. I can just tell by looking at it. Check the excluder, make sure we've got no queen on there. Okay, a little bit of smoke just to let them know I'm coming in. We could have a swarm cell in here. I don't know yet, we'll see. Kind of hope we do in a way, because you'll get to see it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this brood, man. Oh, it's going to explode, this is, you know. It's going to explode. Right. I think we'll do a split out of here, you know. We'll split this one. Let me get me frame holder. Re-split this one. Ah, that's pants, isn't it? That thing's in the way, look. Never mind. And put him here. Make sure the queen's not on there. Righto, let's have a look. End frame. That's got brood on as well. Two. Let's get her in here. Here she is, look. So I've got her in my queen cage, just so I know that she's safe out of the way and I can't damage her, okay? And I'm going to leave her down here out the sunshine. And what I'm going to do, we're going to take a split out of this now, because I want to have a look how much brood it is. Yeah. There's loads. Loads and loads and loads. Just going to check Make sure there's no queen cells. So we don't want them, do we? This one. Make sure there's no, look at that. This will be perfect for when my queens come next week. Okay, that one. One. Like that. Leave that one in. Two. Like that. Is it, Brie? Yeah, some eggs in there as well. And there, like that. We'll have a look. And take one of the old stages as well. So we'll take that one as well, I think. Okay. Like that. And now I'm going to take, drop that in. Like that. Like that. Oh. And we're going to get 2 new frames as well. And drop them in either side. Like this. Okay. And then I'm going to shake some bees in there. Just a few. I know can't. A few bees. Hopefully we get a few nurse bees like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do then is going to put a couple of new frames in here. Let's put the lid on them now. They can't go anywhere yet. I'm going to put the lid on them. They can't go anywhere. Right. And then we're going to put some new fresh frames in here. And what I'll do is stagger them a bit. We'll put them there, look. Them there, that one there. Like so. I'll put another one here. I'll have another one there. So basically you're just giving them something to do. Like that. And we'll smoke them. Don't forget to drop the queen in. Queenie, look. There she is. I don't know if you can see her. There she is. I'm going to drop her back in. There we are. Let's get the camera. See if you can see me do it. This is, look. There she goes. Going down, that's it, it's had enough. It's going down out of the way. Right, let's get that top closed up. And what we'll do then as well, gently put that on. Right, we'll have a look at the supers. I'm going to drop another super on these as well. I think needs must. There's plenty in here, isn't there? Yeah. Put another super on as well. I've lost you now, haven't I? Okay. So we've got another super on there as well. So we'll recap what we've done. This hive is another hive that was really busy. So to help it out, I've took a split off it. So I've took 3 frames of brood and put them in a nuke. I'm going to take that nuke away and I'm going to put that somewhere else, and then we'll introduce a queen to that next week. I'll show you all about that when we get round to it. But that one's done now. And also they've got 3 frames of fresh foundation, so it gives them something to do. I've got loads to do today. I've got a nuke that needs going into a full hive. I've got quite a lot. I've got a full day though. I've allowed a full day, so. And Mrs. Denby is quite happy for me to do that today. So I've got what I'll do tomorrow. I'll get all my jobs done at home around the farm. I've got all day to do them tomorrow. Right, look at this. So let's just have a quick look in here. This was all fresh foundation. Let's have a look, see if what they've been doing with it. Look at that. They're drawing it out already, man. That's amazing. Look. Fantastic. These are the ones that are queenless now. So we're going to go in and have a look. I think what I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to leave that queen cell. Woo. Solid. Wow, look at that. Look at the colour of this. Let me show you this. Oh, look at the colour. That's what you call beautiful wax. Dandelion, that is. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. On which, look at this smoker as well, look. Thorns copper. My favourite smoker anyway. Now these will be spicy because they've got no queen, so they're going to pretty much want me to leave them alone, to be honest. So we'll have a little look. See, look. Can you see that? Queen cells, look. Yeah, there's queen cells everywhere, so we'll get rid of them in a minute. This is the one I'm saving. Good queen cell, that is. Right, let's just move the camera up a bit. This way I could do with my lad, Daniel. See, he does all the videoing for me. See that one there? There's a queen cell. But I think that's just a bit too long. I don't like the look of that. So I'm going to take that one down. Take that one away. I think it's dropped down a bit too far. I'm going to go through these now. I'll try and lift it up, everyone, and show you how we knock the cells down. Let's just take this last frame out and double check that. Right, nothing on there. I'll check these. You can shake them off and check. Probably the best thing to do. That was a charged one. Look, see? Just there, look, you just have to break it down. Really, 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 I cannot emphasise how important this bit is. You've got to take down every cell, even if it looks like one, look. See, look, see the raw jelly in there? You got to go through every frame and check it out. Oh, that one's all right. This ain't the QC one, no. Shake them off. Yeah, this is a good one to show you, look. So you've got two here, look, see? Two. See them? There, look, so squash them. You don't want them. And here, look, these are sneaky ones as well, guys. See these ones here? If you're not careful, you miss them. So check all around the edges. Make sure you ain't got none. Nope, they're all right. Right, this one is the one with the queen cell on. So I've got to be really careful with this and make sure there's no other ones on there. And I think there was. Yeah, look. I've got to be dead careful. There's one. Look, trying to make one there. See? Can you see me there? Here's my queen cell, that's a good one, you know. These look like them as well here, look, one there. I can't shake this one, why can't I shake this one? You know why? Because that bad Larry's on there. What I can do actually, forget my brush, I'm gonna have a little brush through these, just be careful to right. So there's the cell I'm gonna leave, look. There she is. That one there. There. I'm gonna leave that. Keep our fingers crossed. And see what happens. That one. We'll be really careful not to damage that. So we'll have a quick flick through now. And go through, squash. I mean, what you can do, you know, you can use these queen cells in another nuke if you wanted. Have a look. Eggs in there. That's it. Look at this one. See this one here, look at these, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bear in mind, I took the queen out of here, what, 5 days ago? So you must go back. Once you took the queen out, you need to go back. Here's a drone coming out here, look. Drone just being born. It's hard to see because there's something there, look. See him coming out? Oh, that's the first apiary done. And to be fair, it was all right, went as planned. But you're always changing your mind. So originally on that, what the camera's standing on now, that's the one I was going to squash the queen cell down and put it on and let them get them queenless, and then put a new queen in. Well, now I'm going to leave them ones now, because if I go up the other ones and I find out that they're queenless or trying to swarm or something, you know, I've got a spare one, because I've got 2 coming on Friday. I've got a spare one, and if I don't need one up there, which the chances are I probably will do, to tell you the truth, I can come back down here and squash that. So it's all good. It's a good problem to have. Right, did you see it? Let me show you this again. That's me thorns. I love it. Right, let's crack on.